Hello, my dear students. This is Geetha. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to see question number 5, part A. We have already seen part B and C. Now, only A part is left out. This is also carrying 10 marks. Okay. So, from the following income and expenditure account of an educational club for the year ending 31st March 26, you are required to prepare a receipt and payment account for the year ending 31st March 26. This is very, very important because you are asked to prepare receipt and payment account. In that, people are generally students are getting confused, but here there is only one point which you have to take care of that. So you please go through the video till the end, so that in your exam, in case you get such type of question, you won't be able to get any issue. You'll be able to do it with ease. Okay, so let me continue without wasting your time. Income and expenditure account, they have given by subscription, admission fees, sale. These are all will appear in your receipt side. First of all, you have to prepare receipt and payment account. The question is, you are asked to prepare receipt and payment account. Yes, you are required to prepare receipt and payment account. What is the rule for receipt and payment account? Quickly, you should recognize to recall it. First thing is that it will start with the opening balance of cash in hand or cash at bank, and it ends with the cash in hand or cash at bank. Okay, so we are going to find out the closing balance if opening is given. If opening is not given, closing is given, we will be able to find out the opening balance. Okay, then next thing is that the next point you should remember, whatever the actual receipt will be recorded, whether it is revenue or capital, whether it pertains to previous year, current year, or subsequent year, everything will be recorded. And non-cash item like depreciation, bad debt, etc., will not be recorded. And you are not going to record your surplus or deficit. Okay, that's it. First, you remember, recall all these points, then you start doing it. Subscription, you have to make the working note, because income and expenditure account is a revenue account. Only revenue items will appear there. This is not the actual cash receipt. Anything due for the current year would have also been added. Anything received for the past year, they would have subtracted, because the income and expenditure account is prepared only revenue for the current year. Okay, so we have to adjust this also. Admission fee, sale of sports, then we will see one by one. What you have to do, you have to start preparing your receipt and payment account. First, we are going to search for the opening balance. Additional information is given on 1 April 25. You are asked to prepare as on 31st March 26. So cash at bank is 60,000. This will appear in your opening balance. For time saving, I have already prepared it. Okay. Next point, you just go here and start copying these things. Subscription. Leave it, because you have to do working. Okay, don't write this amount. Admission fees, you can write down. Sale of sports material, you can write down. Entertainment fees, you can write down. Okay, then tournament income will come on the receipt side. Expenses will go to the payment side. Okay, so same way, this side also you have to write by in receipt and payment account, we are going to write it on the credit side. By lawn maintenance, by general expenses, here it is a depreciation. So just make a point, you have to work out what it is. Depreciation will not appear. Okay. So then this is also depreciation. These 2 points only are there. So they are going to give you 5 marks for these 2 points plus your working note for subscription. Only 3 points, 3 mark. The balance is general. You are going to make the account. Okay. For finding out your closing balance, they'll be giving 1 mark. So like that, you are going to get 5 marks. So depreciation on sports material, we have to work out. Honorarium, you can enter, and excess of income over expenditure will not appear. Okay. Now coming to the balance sheet, we will do this sports material, and this is a donation for club building in this year. So you have to take it to your receipt and payment account on the debit side. See here, I have taken donations for building. Tournament income, entertainment fees, everything was there. Sale of sports material, admission fees, only subscription we are going to do some working. And this side, stationery we are going to work out, and sports material we are going to work out. Balance, no work is left out. Okay. So the now this is already entered, cash at bank. Now sports material. Here they say that the written down value of the sports material sold for 2,400. That is not an issue. Okay, it is only for making confusion. You can just write it on the income side. We have got 2,400 on sale of sports material. Okay, that's not going to make any difference. And the opening balance was nil, so we need not to worry about that. Stationery was depreciated by 25% and sports material by 50%. See, first we will work out for sports material. Sports material is 30,000. Okay, let us first do for subscription. Subscription work, you have to make it out, properly make the working note, particular amount. So subscription shown in income and expenditure account. I have prepared it here. It is 1,05,000. And they have shown in this additional information, subscription was outstanding at the end of or beginning of this year. Okay. End of 1st April 25, the subscription was due. It means we are going to prepare it from April 25 to 31st March. This 10,000 was outstanding as on 31st March 2025. So this 10,000 must have received it this year because there is no other information about that. So this subscription must have been received. When it comes to receipt and payment account, actual receipt you have to show it, isn't it? So you have to add that 10,000 to your subscription. Subscription due in the previous year, received this year, or you can write received in this current year. Okay, so 10,000 we are adding it. And then they are showing one subscription outstanding as on 31st March. This amount has not yet been received, but income and expenditure will take this and show it to you because they are working on the receipt and payment is on the basis of cash basis. Okay, so we have to minus this because this was not received on that current year. So subscription due in the current year not received. So coming out is 1 lakh rupee. This has to be shown in your subscription account working note, 1 lakh on the receipt side. Okay. Now coming to sports material. Opening balance was 30,000 and they say that they are depreciating is 50%, and they are showing that depreciation 22,000. So this is 50% of what was the original value. First you understand that. Okay, you can make it in two ways. Whichever is comfortable, you can make it. Huh? Okay, so first I have made it. If it is 50% depreciation, then the original value is 100. If it is rupee 50, that is if 100 rupees is the value and we are going to depreciate it for 50%, 50 rupees. So when 50 is the depreciation amount, the original value on which the depreciation was calculated is 100 rupees. Now they have shown 22,000. I have always told you that whatever is asked, you keep it on the right hand side. You will get the answer perfect. Okay, when the depreciation shown in income and expenditure account is 22,000, then this is calculated on what value? This is calculated on 44,000. 100 into cross multiply divided by 50. So you are getting 44,000. So on this amount, this was calculated and shown in your income and expenditure account. In this 44,000, the original amount is already sports material was available 30,000. But they have calculated it on 44,000. What would have happened? They would have purchased during the year for 14,000. That is why the book value comes as 44,000. Okay. So we are going to write that 14,000 here. Sports material purchased. Okay. On the other way around, you can make it like this also, whichever you like it. Okay, sports material opening balance is 30,000. 50% depreciation should be only 15,000. But income and expenditure is showing 22,000. What is the excess amount shown? It is 7,000. If it is 50% is 7,000. What is the 100%? It is 14,000. This must have been purchased during the year. Okay, you can go ahead with whichever is easier for you and understandable. Okay, now moving on to the same way, they have said stationery was depreciated by 25% and the opening balance was 4,000 rupees. Okay, so you can calculate like this here. If the depreciation is 25 rupees, value is 100, when they have shown the depreciation in your income and expenditure account as 1500, then what would have been the value on which this depreciation was calculated? So if it is 1500, the depreciation was calculated on 6,000 rupees. But the opening balance is only 4,000. So where from that 6,000 has come? They would have bought 2,000 stationery more. Okay. So on that, otherwise, other way around also you can calculate whichever way you like it. Okay. So now by purchase of stationery, you have to put it 2,000 rupees. Then simply you add all these things and take the balancing figure. Don't forget to write the full form. By balance carried down cash at bank, balancing figure is 2,53,000. This is your answer. Okay. So they are going to give you one, I hope so. This may be their analytics, that 1 mark for this, and for the three working note, it is 3 mark, 4 mark, and for your presentation. Okay. So this is all about 5 mark question. Hope you understand everything. If you are watching my video for the first time, please subscribe and do not forget to press the like button, and so that if you subscribe, you will get the notification, and whenever I post a video, you'll be able to see it, and your exam is nearing. I would like to cover the mock test fully, because if you clear about this mock test, you can write the mock test which is going to come on, I think so, yesterday, 17th, I think so. Okay. So thank you for watching my videos.